Hi, this is King of Review. A rectangle has an area of 600 square inches. If the length is 6 more than twice its width, find the dimensions of the rectangle. Use square root of 1,209 equals 34.77 in the calculation. So let's draw a picture of our rectangle. Here's our rectangle, and we're told that the area of this rectangle is 600. The rectangle has a width, and it also has a length. We're told that the length is 6 more than twice its width. How do we write an expression for 6 more than twice its width? Well, this would be 2w plus 6. And what is the equation for the area of a rectangle? That is A equals L times W, for area equals length times width. So let's fill in the information that we know. The area is 600, so I'll put that here. The length is 2w plus 6, and the width is W. Now I can solve for W. I'll start by distributing this W to each item within the parentheses. I get 600 equals 2w squared plus 6w. Now I want to get a 0 on one side of the equation, so let's move the 600 to the right-hand side. I'll subtract 600 on both sides. And now I have 0 equals 2w squared plus 6w minus 600. Now, are there any common factors between these three terms? Yes, there's a common factor of 2. So I can factor out a 2. I get 0 equals 2 times w squared plus 3w minus 300. This equation is now in the form 0 equals ax squared plus bx plus c. When we have an equation in this form, we can use the quadratic equation to solve for x. The quadratic equation is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and all of this is divided by 2a. The a, b, and c values come from these numbers here. So in our equation, a equals 1, b equals 3, and c equals negative 300. So let's apply these three values to the quadratic equation. The quadratic equation here solves for x, but we're solving for w. So we have w equals negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 3 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 300, and this is all divided by 2 times 1. Now simplifying, we get w equals negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 1,209, and this is all divided by 2. In the problem, we're told to use square root of 1,209 equals 34.77. So let's do that. We have negative 3 plus or minus 34.77, all divided by 2. So we're going to have two answers for w. One will be calculated using this plus sign, and the other will be calculated using the minus sign. So we get w equals 15.885, and we get w equals negative 18.89. Now let's think about this. We're solving for w, which is the width. Can we have a negative value for the width? No, that doesn't make sense to have a negative value for the width of a rectangle. So this answer is incorrect. We will use this answer here for width. So now we need to solve for length. We know that the length equals 2w plus 6. So we have length equals 2 times 15.885 plus 6. And when we work this out, we get the length equals 37.78. So here's the length. And then for the width, let's round this to 15.89. So the width is 15.89 inches, and the length is 37.78 inches. Letter A is correct. Thanks for watching.